Minus 40 degrees, no roads, no signal, no way out. Just a frozen wasteland that has swallowed explorers whole and never given them back. This is the Arctic. And MrBeast just jumped straight into the middle of it. 7 days, no hotel, no rescue button, just raw survival or failure. The moment they landed, the cold hit like a wall of knives. Every breath burned, every step sank into knee-deep snow. The clock was ticking from second one, but before they could eat, before they could sleep, before they could even think, they needed shelter. Because in the Arctic, without shelter, you're dead before morning. They didn't build a tent. They built from the Arctic itself, block by block, ice by ice, a shelter carved from the very thing trying to kill them. This is an ice shelter, and building one is harder than it looks. The blocks have to interlock perfectly. Too loose and the wind tears it apart, too heavy and the whole structure collapses on top of you. Their hands were numb, their fingers barely bent, and the temperature kept dropping, but they kept building. Hour after brutal hour, a frozen fortress began to rise from the tundra. It wasn't pretty, but it was theirs, and that night, huddled inside walls of solid ice, they finally slept. Cold, aching, alive. For now. Fire in the Arctic isn't a luxury, it's survival. No fire means no heat. No heat means hypothermia sets in within hours, and hypothermia doesn't warn you, it just takes you. So when they got a fire going, it felt like a miracle. Warmth, finally, relief washing over frozen faces. But the Arctic doesn't let you relax. In an instant, the clothes caught fire, fabric igniting, panic exploding, someone frantically beating at the flames while the wind tried to fan them higher. For a terrifying moment, the very thing meant to save them was turning into a catastrophe. They reacted fast, barely fast enough. The fire was killed, the damage contained. But the message was clear. Out here, every single mistake has a price. By day 4, food was becoming a crisis. Their bodies were burning through calories just to stay warm. They needed protein, real food. And beneath the frozen lake, fish. But first, they had to get through the ice, and the ice did not want to cooperate. They drilled, and drilled, and drilled again. The ice was thick, impossibly thick, refusing to give way. The drill bits screamed, arms ached. Progress slowed to nothing. A blizzard rolled in while they worked. Visibility dropped to near zero. Wind cut through every layer of clothing. Grown men hunched over a hole in the ice, fighting to survive with their bare hands. And then, a line went taut. Then another. 2 fish, in the middle of a blizzard, against every odd. 2 small, silver, miraculous fish. They held them up like trophies, laughing, shouting into the howling wind, because in that moment, those fish meant everything. Tonight, they would eat. Tonight, they would live. 7 days. 7 days of frostbite, exhaustion, near disaster, and sheer survival willpower. And now, it was time to get out. But how do you escape the Arctic? Not by car, not by road, not by anything with an engine. You escape the Arctic the old way, the only way. Arctic sled dogs. They came out of the white like a force of nature, a team of powerful, fearless huskies charging through the snow at full speed, pulling a sled like their lives depended on it. And in a place like this, maybe they did. MrBeast climbed on. The dogs lurched forward. And the frozen wasteland that had held them captive for a week began, finally, to blur past. The ice shelter, the fire, the fish, the blizzard, left behind in the snow. The Arctic had done everything in its power to stop them. It wasn't enough.